What up, gang? Central Coast Disc Golf is bringing you some more dynamic discs and discgolf.io sponsored disc golf action. As always, Dynamic Discs is sponsoring a Dymax giveaway, so make sure to like and comment for a chance to win. Speaking of DD, they're being awesome and donating $10K to breast cancer research. They're also selling a sweet looking pink Ranger bag, so if your girl needs a bag, make sure to check them out. On the discgolf.io side of things, they're the home of Central Coast Disc Golf on the net, and they should be the home of your club or tourney. Hit them up. Up today is a Ben Baker production. We've got the MPO second round third card from Milo. It's stacked, so there should be some good golf. But anyway, let's watch some disc golf.
All right, guys. Ian here from Central Coast Disc Golf, joined by Ben Baker. How's it going, Ben?
Great. Hi, everybody.
All right, got another Worlds round up today, and we have round two, the third card, right, Ben?
That's right. Third card. We've got Nate Doss. We've got Drew Gibson. We've got Jeremy Koling, and we've got Brody Miller.
Yeah, it should be a sweet card. Let's get to watching it. All right, Ben. Like I said, pretty stacked card right here. Big Germ, CCDG friend of the program, Drew Gibson, Brody Miller, and Nate Doss, three-time world champ.
Yep.
Now, we're starting off at Milo hole, was it East, hole 3, 285. It's a tough hole. It's super tight fairway.
Yeah, it requires a good turnover shot. A lot of people are throwing mid-ranges here, 285 feet, so it's a long putter shot.
Yep. Big Germ, famous for the forehand, though. Looks like he's going to throw that right here. Nice line, Ben.
Yeah, that's like parked.
Yeah, I think he's got like maybe 20 foot or something like that.
Something about that, yeah.
Yeah, looks like Drew's throwing the Annie putter line here with the backhand.
Like he's taking the ABR.
Yeah.
It's a bold choice.
Yep. Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
At least he's in the fairway. Yep. Brody Miller, sponsored by Lad 264.
So he's throwing, is that a fugitive?
Yeah, really nice line. Just peered it. And he is, yeah.
Kind of their turnover mid.
Yeah. Three-time world champ Nate Doss throwing the Z-Hawk. Super old school disc, right, Ben?
Yeah, I've heard Nate talk about this. He's had it forever.
Oh. Yeah. Got a tree on that one, and if you hit a tree, it makes for a pretty tough upshot. Pretty tough par save.
Yeah, but look at that flick through the trees.
Wow, really nice from Nate. Drew looks like he's got a little bit easier of a line. Just making sure he's legal right there.
He's got to get that tough stance to reach out to the main gap.
Yeah. See the basket off the right there a little bit. And
oh, good shot.
yeah, really nice Annie. Big Germ has this for a 2, Ben.
Oof, it's a long putt still with a great shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just off.
Just caged it. And Brody, what a drive, Ben.
Wow. Yeah. Well, he's got some local knowledge. He's Oregon local.
Yeah, good point. Knows how to play Milo.
I heard him saying he doesn't play that course this much.
No?
This course that much.
Mm-hmm. Germ tapping on the par. Yep. And Brody with a nice bird. Everybody else with pars onto a hole 4. And we're on the west course, sorry. And this is another shorty, but if you fade off to the left and go over that cliff, it's a easy bogey hole.
Yeah. You'll see one of the players will have to rescue their par.
Yep. So Brody's up first.
Taking a putter. Right.
Came out a little low.
I think he's in front of that dead log in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Big Germ opted for the forehand, fading away from the cliff.
Oh, and that took the kick off the cliff.
Oh, that's no good. Drew throwing a putter as well.
A little high.
Yeah.
Oh, and that branch caught it.
Yeah. He'll still have a putt though. This hole's pretty short.
Yeah. All you gotta do is get halfway there and you got a putt, right?
Yep, exactly right. Yep. Doss with his pull, throwing that challenger.
You had a challenger shot.
Yeah. Held that Annie line a little longer than he wanted, but he's got to putt back at it. And so this is Germ throwing from down the hill, Ben.
Oh, great up. Yeah.
Wow. Yep, giving himself a chance to save par. And Drew has this from outside the circle for a 2.
Yeah, I think it's within range.
Drew's a great putter.
Woo!
Shows it right there. Brody to match Ben. Or, sorry, Drew.
Wow, nice hyzer putt.
Yeah, really smooth. And Nate went a little long right. Has this comebacker for a bird.
Whew. Another nice putt.
Old champ putting right there. And Germ looking at his par safe.
Yeah, 3-time world champ, right?
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah. None of this one-time business.
No, Nate's truly, it's one of the legends of the game.
Yeah, for sure. And that's going to bring us to hole 5, 420 feet. One of my favorite holes is really tricky. You see backhand rollers, or you see kind of low anti-flex shots.
Yeah, that blue line you see is the backhand roller route.
Yeah.
Few of the guys take it.
Mm-hmm. Brody's up first, and it looks like he might be lining that up, Ben. Nope, throw it in the ante.
Yeah, he's taking the kind of S-turn shot. He sees the skip around. It's right about back there.
Yeah, he's going to have a look at it, but there's a really low ceiling by the basket. It makes putting really difficult. Drew's up next.
Wow. Quite a follow-through, and it's looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, that branch kicked it low, though.
Yeah, it's really tough to get the right amount of height right there.
Yeah, buddy.
Nate looks like he's throwing a roller. Yep.
Yeah, that's his ZXL. Another disc he's had a long time.
I think it has some turn on it, man. That worked out great.
Yeah.
And a big germ up next.
And he's throwing the roller, too.
Oh, yes.
That's 7. Which I think is Prodigy's kind of understable fairway.
Gotcha. See where Drew finished, and he's just got pretty much a layup because of that low ceiling, and it's pretty far out, honestly.
Yeah, what can you do there?
Brody might be able to give this a look.
And he does. Wow, Brody Miller's on fire.
That was a great putt.
That's a turkey to start.
Wow, killing it. Nate Doss, after a sick roller, has this for a bird.
Whew. Another good one.
Yeah. And Big Germ, did he go long right there, Ben?
I think so, yeah.
Wow, that's a hell of a roller and a hell of a bird.
Yeah.
Don't see 3 birdies on that that hole very often.
No, I would imagine not. It's my first time seeing the course when we went out there for Worlds, but
Oh, cool.
You know, that looks like a tough hole.
It definitely is. And that's going to bring us to hole 6, 850 feet. Just a monster of a hole. You got to throw a big hyzer on your first shot. And then your second shot, you got to go throw uphill, around a tree, through a gap, downhill, and then left.
And this is when the weather really started kicking up.
Yeah.
Check out the rain.
Yeah, it's really dumping. Brody had a pretty nice placement shot right there.
Oh, yeah.
Right in the middle of the fairway.
They all seem to be kind of taking this long hyzer.
Yeah, you really don't want to cut it too tight and kind of end up in the brush on the left.
Right, yeah, give yourself the most room for the second shot.
Yeah, exactly. Big germ with a nice high hyzer. It's fading into the fairway real nicely.
Oh, yeah. Good shot.
Looks like Drew Gibson. He's throwing an Anton Destroyer right there.
Is that right?
Yeah, it looked like it. Ooh, that one caught a little tight. So Drew has this for a second shot. The basket's way up there through the gap and to the left. And he put a little too much ante on that one, Ben.
And that's the last shot we'll see before the 30-minute weather delay.
Yeah, there was a little lightning action going on.
That's right.
Yeah. So here's Drew's third throw. Trying to get up and down. And that one turned too much
down.
Yeah, it did get up and down. Not the up and down he was hoping for, but up and down.
That's right.
Nate with his second shot after just a beastly drive, Ben.
Yeah. Nate is a crusher.
He is. So he's trying to get just left of that tree.
Yeah, it's a tough spot there because you don't want to get wedged under the stuff on the left.
Big germ, second shot, throwing a huge sky ante, Ben.
Yeah, it requires such a huge shot. Even you could see how far their drives were to have a look at birdie.
Yeah.
They're like 100 feet short.
This has got to be one of the toughest par 4s in the course.
Yeah. Kind of seems like par 5. It's probably a 4.5 or something.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think Nate Sexton was saying the same thing.
Smart man.
Yep. So I'm pretty sure that was Brody's third shot, man. Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh yeah, I missed Brody's shot. He was the first one to go after the weather delay, and I was still getting my camera ready.
gotcha. So that was Drew's fourth. He's gonna have a putt for 5. This is Nate's third. Woo! Skipped it in for a bird.
Almost.
Yeah. This is Jeremy's third shot. Has this for a rare birdie on this hole.
Yeah. Oh, and how close was that?
That's the second one he's caged this round already.
Ouch.
So Drew went a little long. Has this comebacker to save a 5.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, really nice putt from Drew. And Nate to save his par.
Easy peasy.
Yep. Brody with his. No problem there. Everybody taking a par except for Drew taking the boat. And that's going to bring us to hole 7, 587, par 4. This one's dangerous, man. A lot of OB.
Yeah. You'll see the road on the left. You can kind of see the pegs there in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's and then you got OB on the right too. So you have to stay in the fairway and make a long throw to give yourself a good look for 4.
Absolutely. Ooh, Brody's needs to simmer down.
Yeah, I think he skips out here.
Does he? Ah. Nate Doss up next.
Throwing it forward, so you assume he's going to send it kind of wide.
Mm-hmm. Get that fade back into the fairway.
Yeah, got to stay in, like you say.
Oh, he flipped that even a little bit.
But it's coming back pretty good, and that looks perfect.
Yeah, that was a crush.
Yeah.
Speaking of crushers, there's Big Germ.
One of the biggest crushers in the game.
Absolutely, and that was just a bomb.
You got to get Orange Crush to sponsor some of these guys.
Somebody, man.
Yep.
Drew's a pretty big thrower too, man.
Sure is. That is not a short arm.
Yeah. Well, but looks
Oh,
like,
but
yeah,
that's going to be out too.
it is.
So this is a tough upshot for, Brody looks like he went out, and this is just to save par if he can lay up for the par 4.
Uh-huh.
And that's pretty long, and you got to keep it really low.
Yeah, those 2 trees with a low ceiling make it pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's probably a good, I don't know, at least 20 past those, it looks like.
Yep, would say so. That was a nice up from Nate. And this
Yeah.
will be Drew's third.
Textbook.
Yep, saving par there, no problem.
Stay in school, kids.
Look at that drive from Big Germ.
Oh, yeah, it's a little flick layup.
Yeah, just beasted up on that.
Jeez. Oh, Brody.
Brody,
Finally
Yeah.
just a little wide.
he's been putting so well.
Yeah. Still having a great round. That's going to card him a bogey, but
Yeah.
opening the turkey, still in great shape.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice bird from Big Germ. And looking at a bird from Nate, I'm sure.
Yep.
There it is. And Drew tapping in the par. No shame in that. Nice par save after the OB stroke.
So here we had a problem with the equipment, and we're going to have to skip ahead 4 holes. Long
No worries.
story. Just leave it at that.
Cool. So that's going to bring us to hole 12. This one's 433, par 3. And Nate Dawson lead of the pack here. And this one's pretty tight, left and right. Got the river off the left. Pretty dense brush left there too. And I hope it goes straight.
Yeah, you see 430 feet, and yeah, you got to get up on this mound at the end. It's a very narrow, rough on the left and right.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
But no problem for Nate.
Beautiful line.
Going to CE T-Bird here.
Interesting. Drew has some sweet plastic there, I'll tell you. Ooh, that one just came out early, man.
Yeah, it did.
That's the goal.
He's not going to be happy with that.
This is his hole though.
Good shot, buddy.
Seems like it straight is.
Brody throwing a hyzer flip, man.
Havoc just going deep with it. And he's still a little short. It's 430 or something?
Yeah, 433.
Wow.
Big Germ says I can have it fit too.
Yeah. One of the longest throwers, biggest throwers in the game, Jeremy Collins.
Oh, and he just drove past the basket, man.
He did. He was about to curl up to it, and he got daylight.
Wow. So
But he's going to have a look from behind it, I think.
that was a really nice out from Drew. I don't know if you've been back there, Ben, but it is dense.
It looked pretty dense, yeah. Oh.
Oh, so birdie finished just short left and had that for birdie.
Yeah, he drive it 400 feet, that narrow, and have that look. But how about Nate?
Ooh, nice bird. Drew with what would be a pretty good par save.
Yeah.
That drive.
Will he? He will.
Yeah, nice putt, Drew. Big Germ going long as that comeback here for birdie.
Big shot.
Wow, super impressive. Well, one of the nice birdies from Big Germ and Nate.
Nate's leading the pack.
Yeah, killing it out there. And that's where he goes to hole 13. 700 feet. Just a super bomber hole, and then the basket's kind of tucked in the woods there at the end.
Yeah, big par 4. Got to make 2 really big shots.
Yep, the river is off to the left a little bit if you make it through all the brush.
Nice job.
Good looking pull from Nate, Ben.
He's aiming for Simon.
Oh yeah, that is Simon out there, huh?
Can't miss the red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Mania man.
Oh, you're like, where's Big Germ? There's Big Germ. Whoa, he's ready to go.
Dude, look at that Heiser flip.
Oh, I think this. You'll hear Big Germ comment on this in a second. It was maybe further than his distance competition throw.
Wow. That thing just had turned for days.
Yeah. Orange Crush.
Yeah, get on that. Drew is up next. He's throwing a Heiser flip too, but he's... Oh, that's working pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Escape the rough and nice position.
Mm-hmm. Birdie's throwing that Havoc again.
The Moonshine Havoc.
Yeah, a little more stable?
It's their glow.
Yeah, okay.
So I assume pretty overstable.
Yeah. Looks like it is fading out a little more than he wanted. Hopefully stayed up though. Yeah, looks like he's alright.
Now he's throwing the Triton. They're really overstable fairway, right?
Okay.
Might be a distance, but it's really overstable is what I remember.
See the basket back there tucked in the trees? Looks like birdie came up a little short left.
Yeah. Good news is he'll probably be in good position to lay it for a par.
Mm-hmm. And Nate after a really nice drive. Second shot.
I think. Was that the Wasp there?
Yeah, came up a little short. Drew second.
He's a little short too, but
Yeah.
it looks like. Have a look.
Mm-hmm. After just a ridiculous drive from Big Germ.
It's the Big Germ show. Crush and then just a little flick layup.
Yeah, right? That has been the story last couple holes. Ooh. Birdie almost made a bird there. And Nate has this one.
Nate's been on fire with the putting.
He has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
When he gets in the zone, he can definitely tear it up.
Yep, indeed.
Drew with a nice bird. And Germ with a tap-in bird.
That was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fern looked like it might be giving him a longer look than what it really was.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was a big hole, and they showed it what's up right there.
They sure did.
Yeah. Up next is a hole 14, 442. Pretty downhill. Got the river behind the basket. Line's kind of like an anti-flex shot. And cool looking hole, Ben.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see if they'll just try to go straight at it or a little bit wide and curl in there.
That's the loudest sound I've ever heard.
And
Nate's
Nate's
pull?
just begging for it to come back, and no can do.
No fade on that one?
Not enough, but he'll have a.
Okay. Jeremy's up next. It's a little high, Ben.
It is. It looks like it's going to fade too early. And there it is.
Yeah, if you fade out too early left in this hole, it's a really tough upshot.
And they were playing 2-meter rule, weren't they?
No, it was not in effect this tournament.
Not in effect. Okay.
Drew's looking, he's hoping for a little more turn on that one.
Yeah. Same story as Jern.
Yep. Brody throwing the trespass. Ooh.
Just didn't really hold up, and I don't know if they were throwing into headwind or maybe just the downhill, maybe just too much Anheuser on it.
Yeah, but that is the safe. You know, if you're gonna err on the side of something that.
Yeah, look at the easy layup here for par.
Exactly.
You'll see most of them, I think, just card a par if anybody gets a birdie.
Yeah.
And then Drew just laying up, yeah. But I believe Nate's got a look.
Yeah, he does.
He's been putting well. Oh man.
Wow.
So close from way out there.
Yeah. Birdie save a par.
A good putt. Brody's putting well too.
Definitely. Just had that one miss so far.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nate tapping in his par after the almost bird. And Nate's still doing some work on the card here. And we're going to bring us to hole 15, 390. And this one has a couple options. You can play the backhand hyzer line or the forehand hyzer line. The forehand hyzer line is really big. So,
Yeah, you can see Germ take it.
yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. There's forehands in the game for sure.
Yeah, you can see like maybe him or Waisaki. I guess Waisaki would take that one as well.
Yep. I could probably throw it in the tree trying.
Yeah, right. Nate Dots with a nice looking backhand pull. Maybe came up a little short left.
Yep. You can see he's not super happy about it. He's thinking, ooh, just a little bit more.
Yep. See Big Dream is lining up that forehand hyzer.
It's a huge shot. He's got enough height.
I think he hit the gap.
Yeah. He actually might have been a little short.
Okay.
Strong putt.
Star Max.
The Star Max backhand. We took out what I think Macbeth in the past throwing that as a forehand disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Waisaki. But you don't hear about too many people using it for their backhands.
Yeah. You got a backhand like Drew's. You need something pretty overstable.
Sure. Yeah.
Look, a nice shot from Brody.
It looks like it requires a skip too. It's just such a hard left.
Yeah, it really is. Looks like Nate finished a little short left.
Straight up. That's a forehand flick out of trouble.
Looks like he called it on Big Jim there, Ben. A little short.
Yeah, and in the shrubbery.
But that was a nice out from him.
Yeah.
So it looks like Brody finished a little short left, but clear.
We're too fast of a voice.
Wow, another big putt.
He's playing some huge fights. Drew can't match him.
Big putt, Brody.
In short or in the tree?
Yeah, par there.
Yeah.
Along with Nate and Big Jim. And Nate still with a 3-stroke lead on Brody and Big Jim, 4 on Drew, and bringing us to hole 16, 250. And it's probably one of the easier holes in the course. Got to throw a little backhand hyzer and hope you get kind of lucky towards the basket.
Yeah, I mean, it's a technical shot, though.
That's true. You can't hang it out too far wide to hit that guardian tree.
Right? Like that.
Oh, like that? Yeah. Nate throwing the wasp. Pretty perfect disc choice for this hole.
I think he said this is the watermelon wasp
Yeah, okay.
due to its color.
I would buy that, yeah. If that's what he's selling. And a Big Germ throwing an M3. You'd think he'd be throwing like an M1 or an M2, right?
Yeah. It requires a hard turn.
Yeah, I guess
But
he's
you
just throwing
kinda-
the
Yep.
high hyzer.
Yeah. Ooh. think he might have hit something at the end. But
Yeah.
it's taking a higher line than these guys. The Gator, this is what seems like the obvious choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd probably throw a drone or something.
Yeah. Oh, and he hit something too coming in.
Yeah, a little long. Big Germ has this for bird. Tough look. Oh, sorry, that's birdie. They both wear bright colored shirts. Confuse me.
Ooh!
Nice birdie from Big Germ.
Long range straddle, and Drew's going to try to do the same.
Yeah.
Oh no, this one I should have replayed. Oh. In slow-mo, frame by frame, I've seen it. It's unfair.
Drew was nonplussed by that one.
Sure.
How did you not go in?
Yeah.
Drew tapping in the par, along with a birdie making his putt there.
Mhm.
And another birdie for Nate. Another birdie for Big Germ. Bring us to hole 17, 381. This is a tough hole just because at the end, those trees give it a pretty low ceiling. So you gotta really hit a perfect line.
Yeah, you can kind of see the wide route, but I think most people are going low under these trees, but you're throwing it 380 feet that low, it looks like it's 10 feet above the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. And that wide route you showed, Ben, that's the, it's not the wide route, it's the Ricky Wysocki route.
Is that the sidearm?
I don't think I've seen anybody else take that shot besides Ricky Wysocki.
Oh man, that's insane.
It's huge. And that was a pimp drive from Nate.
That's really talented. Wait for it.
Oh, I guess I'll take it back. Is that Big Germ taking
Big
the Ricky
Germ.
Wysocki line?
Oh! But he
There it
goes
is.
over.
Ah.
And...
That one get munched up?
yeah, it didn't come out.
Gotcha.
Nice shot, Brody.
Brody's pull. Pretty nice looking anti-flex shot.
Yeah.
Give himself a putt. And Drew throwing some more expensive plastic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it flips on him.
Wow. So Big Germ after coming up short left on his drive. This for a 2. Let's give that a chance, Ben.
Yeah.
And Drew has a pretty long putt for a 2. What, 45, 50, Ben?
Looks about that. Ooh.
Right on line.
Yep.
And Nate after a beautiful drive has this for a bird.
Oh! Probably his first missed putt.
Yeah.
Short range.
Yeah, he's been really solid all day.
That still might have been a 30-footer, but...
Yep. Brody banging the bird.
Jumped the gun a little on that birdie.
No worries. Everybody else tapping in their pars. And that's gonna bring us to hole 18. That one's 509 feet. Pretty good dog leg right. And this is a pretty fun shot.
Yeah, the line kind of looks like a big turnover, but Germ's actually throwing a roller here.
Okay. Yeah, I saw Nico throwing a roller on this hole.
It's a big one, 500 feet.
Yeah, no joke.
You get some downhill to play with, though.
Yeah, true. So looks like Brody's just kind of playing it safe, Ben.
Yeah. He's just thinking par.
Yep. So it looks like Nate's going to land up that roller, Ben.
Big one.
Throwing that XL again.
Mm-hmm.
Gets it down.
See what the spotter thinks. He looks puzzled.
It's always a surprise on this hole. You never know how your roller's going to turn out. Oh, Big Germ throwing the backhand roller too. That one has a nice line to it.
He's like, that's okay.
I guess the longer they watch it, the better your shot is, right?
Yeah.
And I know Drew's got a good roller too. Oh, I jinxed him. Oh, it came out a little right.
Spotter to the rescue.
Yeah. Wow. This is a tough second shot for Drew. He's got to get around all these trees to the right, about 50 feet.
Look at that. Wow. What a shot.
Really cool, Andy. And Brody just getting pretty much pin high.
There you go. So you played it safe, and that's his upshot for par.
Yep. Even smart golf right there, Ben.
Yep.
So Nate had a pretty nice roller. Has this for a 2?
There, come on.
Give it a chance.
Yep. And Big Germ finished a little long left. Has this for a 2. In the area, flirting with it, saying hi.
Yeah. Trying to shake hands.
Yep. Drew to save a par. Oh, Drew.
Oh, that's not how you shake hands, Drew.
Wow.
Come on, man. Brody making a smart par right. Woo! You see that?
Oh.
Oh. That one almost slipped through. And Nate to save a par. No worries.
Playing really well.
Yeah, he is. I have a feeling he's going to be moving up some cards next round.
Mm-hmm. So I call it a premonition.
Yeah. Unless you've been watching the whole round, and then it's just kind of an observation, right? Anyway, we're rounding the bend back to hole 1 here on the 680 feet. Par 4. First shot you're throwing straight with some fade, and second shot you're throwing over a road to the basket.
Come on.
Something cool was gonna happen on this hole.
Brody Miller up
Sure.
first. Thank you.
So in the West Side world, a 14-speed driver over stable, making sure he gets that fade at the end.
Yeah, he looks like he got clear of those trees out in the open. That's what we're trying to do.
Great first shot.
Nate Doss up next. Throwing that force.
Love the force. Throwing it well. Full rent.
His driving has really been on pretty much all year.
Yep.
Just caught that tree.
Yeah.
Big Dream gonna try and blast it out there.
Yeah. Look how much room he has to play with.
Yeah.
Just that little corridor.
Yeah.
But still, boom.
Good. Got a little more turn than you wanted on that one.
I think it, yeah, it may have.
Going for a slightly tough second shot.
Drew throws a really, really good shot right here. Fun fact, he has the best drive of the group.
Oh, okay.
Right through it.
I can believe that.
Yep.
Wow. Kicked out right in the fairway. So we're going to germ second shot. That road is OB, making this upshot a little dangerous.
Yeah, that was Germ's drive that was turning over and stuck him in a bad lie.
Yep, looks like he just laid up for a par. And Nate's second shot.
Going wide.
Yeah.
The Predator?
Yeah. Came in safe though. He's going to have a putt for 3.
Yeah.
And we're looking at Brody's second shot here.
And this is what you paid the big bucks for.
Oh my god. Yeah! Oh! Oh my god.
Throwing a little hyzer
Dude,
flip
hell
to
yeah.
Annie.
I've never seen that sick.
Holy shit.
Albatross, dude. Are you kidding me?
Sick. What a shot by Brody. Congrats, man. That is so cool.
So you hear Jeremy talk about the albatross. People said, jumped all over the video and said, oh, it's only eagle. Well, it used to be an albatross up till, I think, the Worlds this year.
Wow.
River State Fling, if you rewind the video, it still says it's a par 5.
Uh-huh. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Huge shot from Brody. Huge drive and a huge up.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew, after a really nice drive, put himself in the perfect spot.
Good low hyzer, sliding up to it. You can't really see the finish, but he's right there for easy birdie.
Awesome. And a big germ after having to force you lay up on a second shot. And just for a third.
Great flick.
Yeah.
Just smooth and controlled.
And Brody finally collecting his disc out of the basket.
Wanted to leave some sort of extra footage in there.
Yeah.
And Nate's got to step up for his birdie putt.
Yeah.
Off the top of the cage.
Nate. He's losing focus here late in the round.
Yeah, it's a long day.
Eat a Snickers bar.
Yeah. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah, right. Big Drew tapping in the 4 there. And Drew. What a beautiful up.
Easy birdie.
Dropping in the bird.
Ah.
And that's going to bring us to the last hole of the round. Hole 2, 630 feet par 4. First shot's just a big old backhand hyzer. Second shot's a little flat, and then get some hyzer at the end.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Yep, the basket's kind of cool. It's kind of tucked into the hill and the trees.
Oh yeah, one of the coolest greens I've ever seen.
Yeah, totally agree. And Birdie's pumping out that backhand hyzer. Maybe a little low, but that'll play.
A good placement.
No shame in that one.
No.
Drew up next. Have you seen his ace video at San Marin?
Had some hang time.
I think so.
430 foot hyzer ace. All air.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Incredible. Kid's only, he's in high school still, right?
I think he might be like 19 or something.
He's out of Sacramento, California, picture on the NorCal series.
Yep. Nate Doss with his pull. Pretty textbook.
Yeah. Throwing his TI nuke there, I think, for the first time all around.
Yeah, cool. I like the TI plastic. Some of those killers, man, are invisible.
Yeah, you got to pick the right one.
Yeah, you do. A big germ throwing a big hyzer. Yeah, that worked.
Yep.
The basket's tucked down there, just to the left of that dark area. See it now?
Oh yeah, just a great upshot.
Yeah, we already laid it right in there. Let's see if we can do the same.
Another good one.
Yep.
Maybe a little short.
Oh, fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
See if Drew can hit that gap. Ooh, getting some turn.
Oh, not what he wanted.
I wonder if he picked up the wrong rock out of his bag or something.
Could be.
It was undrew.
Yeah. And look at that flick. Oh,
Big
beautiful.
Gerb's flick is so awesome. So Drew, with his birdie look.
Ooh, he still had a chance.
Wow. Gave it a good run.
Look at Nate's putt here.
Yep, came up.
Scenic is all good.
Boy.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Nice finish.
And like you said, came up a little short left, but he's got that putt.
Been struggling. Oh, but he recovers to can that. That's a big putt right there.
That is a huge putt.
No big deal. He's Nate.
Yeah,
I'm champion, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, great way to end your round. End your day. That's a long day at Milo, man.
A lot of holes, 36 holes there.
Yep.
I'm sure they're all put in some of their toughest positions.
Yep.
That's just day one.
Yeah, right. That's a nice birdie from Big Germ. And Drew gonna tap in that par.
Big germ, big birdie, all big everything. Orange Crush, holla.
Yep, yep. Let's get on the back of that shirt.
That's right.
And here's Brody.
Yep.
After a really nice upshot.
Yeah, look at that. Close as the pin on the second shot. Way out there.
No, you didn't
Yeah.
have that many trick shots, man.
Impressive.
Yeah, that's Brody's finish.
So that's all we got for round 2, third card. Up next, more Worlds, and I'll be saying that for probably the next 3 years or something. Feels like we got a ton of.
Thanks, there. It's coming.
It's coming. They're being edited. We're doing work, man. Got a bunch of videos up for commentary, but we'll get them out to you as fast as we can, guys. Thanks for watching. Ben, thanks for joining me, filming, editing. Did a killer job, man.
It was awesome.
Awesome, cool, man.
Still continues to be awesome.
Awesome, man. All right, guys. We'll catch you around. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna hang up and call you right back.